All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IT Reviews. My name is Ethan and
My name is Taracha. And before we get started, actually, Happy New Year.
Happy New
We are
Year.
in 2026. As we're shooting, this is the second day of 2026. So,
Yeah.
Ethan, how are you doing, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm
Yeah?
feeling excited for the year.
Yeah, likewise.
You?
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot that's going to take place, a lot that's going to happen,
Yeah.
tech-wise and just life-wise, and I'm excited. I'm excited, yeah.
Likewise. It's a new year, a new opportunity to get stuff done. So I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to the new year as well. So today we're actually out in the wild. If you've noticed, we're not in
Yeah.
the regular studio.
Yeah.
So the reason is because we were able to get a phone from one of our friends,
One of our
viewers actually.
viewers, actually.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
And we're really grateful to Mikey, who's now watching us from
Behind the
screen,
camera.
Behind this, yeah.
Yeah.
So
and we are actually reviewing this phone right here. This
what is being called the Flagship Killer.
the Flagship Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And believe you me, guys, this phone it's something.
Yeah.
The experience, we've just had it for about
2 hours?
2 hours or so.
Yeah. So we've gotten,
And it was exciting. Enjoying the camera and just the feel of the whole phone
Yeah.
is amazing.
I know
So,
we're talking about it. You were saying that it feels pretty premium, right?
very,
Yeah.
very. So, guys, watch out. Watch out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting started. This is the phone we're reviewing. It's the Oppo Find X
9.
Pro. That's a long name.
That's actually a lot. I actually hadn't realized by then.
It's the Pro.
It's such a
you know,
long name.
Mike made, there's a day I was showing him like the phones on GSM Arena. So I just showed him like the base line. He was like, no, it's the Pro. So yeah, you have
so
to come
it's
correct to the name.
Oppo Find X 9 Pro.
Yeah. So definitely we'll start reviewing this right now.
Yeah.
And as you're mentioning, man, it feels fantastic to the touch.
It's amazing. The
Yeah.
color is
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing.
So Oppo have really done well. We're actually having a conversation on how before there was a while back you couldn't say I own an Oppo phone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like
this is
Oppo was related with what? Like
it was like techno. Sorry guys, techno guys, I'm so sorry. But yeah, there was a time the phones that you would talk about was just Samsung or
Apple.
iPhone.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Even
so-
Pixel was not in the picture at that time.
Yes,
So
yeah.
So phones are really like the competition is really stiff right now.
And we'll get right into why we think this is a flagship killer.
Yeah.
Aye. So Ethan,
Yeah.
let's get into the design.
Let's-
I know
let's
you've
get into this.
held the phone in your hand. What can you tell me about the design?
Oh my gosh. I mean, we already have notes that we wrote about like from like a research point of view,
Yeah.
but from an experience point of view, it's an amazing feel. The
Yeah.
premium finish.
Yeah.
We have a glass front. Do you have is it a glass back?
It's actually a glass front and back. So the at the front is the Gorilla Glass Victus 2.
Yeah.
And there's a glass back as well.
Yeah.
And then the build, it's an aluminum frame.
Yeah.
So like even the touch, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, the
It feels
touch.
fantastic.
It's very
Yeah.
premium. I mean, for a second there, I could literally feel the competition between my Pixel
Yeah.
and the Oppo.
Yeah.
Like I can literally feel like I'm holding almost the same phone.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, my phone feels really nice
Yeah.
when it's just bare. It feels like really premium.
Yeah.
And this felt just similar.
Yeah, definitely. Even the fresh design between this and the previous
previous
version. I know
yeah.
the previous models had the circular camera, this big circular camera,
Yeah.
like the Vivo
Yeah.
Pro 200, I believe.
yeah.
So right now they've updated it to that square design, which
Yeah.
actually looks pretty cool.
My God, this phone is really nice.
I'm glad we had the chance
In
to actually.
terms of design,
Yeah.
it's really plush. You can literally tell also, like we had this conversation earlier, that it has you can see the iPhone influence. Gosh.
Yeah,
I had a really nice.
I'm excited, man. I'm glad we had a chance to play around with it before we actually did the review.
Yeah. The color.
Yes,
The color, that was what color? What color was that? It was like
that was the velvet red.
velvet red.
Yeah. But the other options that are available are the silk white
Yeah.
and the titanium charcoal.
Titanium charcoal.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like the velvet red,
Yeah.
it's an amazing phone.
It looks really
Yeah,
good.
yeah. All right. So one of the other things that I was really amazed at is
Yeah.
the experience of the screen.
Yes.
The screen has, first of all, the color display is really nice.
Yeah.
The color display is really nice. I know you had told me it has Dolby Vision.
Yeah,
is
they,
that Dolby
they
Vision?
call it Dolby Vision, where
Yeah.
the content looks better and
Yeah.
the colors are actually more true to life. But the thing we need to mention is iPhone definitely has better. It shines through more on the colors. But for this particular phone, it's much better than
the Pixel. Apparently,
Pixel
better
10.
than Pixel 10 and
even the
S25.
Exactly. So the colors are fantastic. I saw somewhere they were mentioning that it has about 1 billion colors. So they've really enriched the pixels on this particular one.
Yeah, and we're talking about 6.78 inches
on the screen,
on the AMOLED display.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about the brightness outside. By the way, we actually we should have tried this out. I don't know how we didn't try it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. We didn't try it out in the bright sun.
Yeah.
But just on normal light, it was fine.
Yeah.
Normal daylight, it was fine. That's about, it goes to 3,200 nits.
That's like the peak
brightness.
peak brightness
Peak
on that
brightness,
one.
and then that's 1,800 nits in just high brightness
Yeah.
mode. So I didn't have a problem with it. I don't think you guys are gonna really struggle with it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're not normally using your phone a lot on like crazy sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
In the
people
direct
say.
sun, yeah.
Yeah. So the screen is fine.
Yeah.
The screen is fine.
Yeah.
It's flagship level
Yeah.
type of fine.
Maybe
Yeah.
one thing to keep in mind, we found out that it's not, it's only full HD. And what that means, it's not QHD. So what that means is you only get a resolution of 1.5K, not 2K. And the Samsung S25 Ultra is in the 2K region.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'd notice the difference that
you
much.
won't notice it that much, but it's just something to know. You're not getting a QHD, you're getting full HD.
Yeah.
So it's still fine.
Oh, and then we also tested the ultrasonic fingerprint detection. Dude, that thing is fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fast. That was definitely fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's faster than Pixel or Ultra, but actually we're not going to even compare. It was, let's just say it was fast enough.
We'll show them the video of like the B-roll.
Yeah,
But it was really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Next up, performance. I know for we've knocked other phones in the past for lacking performance, but what was your experience with this?
If we go back to this, first of all, the Oppo and the OnePlus
Yes.
are related.
Yeah.
So both these phones, we talked about the 15,
Yeah.
the 15, which has really amazing performance. Now this phone is just at par.
Yeah.
It performs really well.
Yeah.
It's using a MediaTek chip.
Yes.
Unlike the OnePlus.
OnePlus,
But
yeah.
here's the interesting thing. It is said to perform just as good as the Snapdragon Elite 8,
Eight.
and the chip, Apple chip.
The M chip.
The
Yeah,
M chip,
that's true. And this particular chip is called the Dimensity 9500, the 3 nanometer chipset. So as we did our research and found out, it's super quick and smooth with the apps.
Yeah.
We put it through its paces with multitasking as well.
Multitasking.
Yeah, and it's just...
And gaming
Yeah.
also felt fluid.
Yeah.
There was no struggle
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it has good performance. Switching through which takes us back to the screen, the 120 hertz
Yeah.
refresh rate.
Yeah.
It was seamless
Yeah.
and felt just as fluid as any other flagship phone.
Definitely.
So this is definitely a good phone to have in your pocket.
I think
Yeah.
maybe just something to note is the performance sort of throttles in summer or really hot conditions. We didn't put it through its paces this time, but from some of the reviews we've seen, like when it gets really, really hot, the performance slows down. But that's expected with phones, especially if the heat dissipation is not handled that well and you're putting it through its paces. Heat definitely impacts performance.
So this phone does come with a color OS 16
Yes, it does.
based on the Android 16. Now, I think for me, when I compare, and I think also, forgive me for this, because I'm a huge Pixel fan, and if there's one thing that Pixel wins on is the user experience.
Yeah.
So it was definitely not at par, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It's a bit of a jump for me. Personally, this is a personal experience. I don't know for you, but for me, it wasn't wow. It was okay. It was good, but it runs on the ColorOS 16, Android 16, and on top of that, the phone gets up to 5 years of updates, which is not bad. It's almost like we said, flagship competitor. So it's I got it. I think the one thing I did notice though that I really liked, there were some things like, for example, when we were doing the multitasking, I really liked the switch option. I haven't seen that. Maybe I should check if that's also on my phone.
I'll check it on Samsung as well, where you're able to switch the
and it was quite seamless. So that was a good experience.
Yeah.
It also had the float option, the floating option, so which was really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, I'd give that OS maybe like a 7.5. So which is
I think I'd give it an 8. I like the fact that, especially now with performance, right? It's this particular flagship chip, the Dimensity 9500, paired with 16 gigs of RAM, and it feels
16
so
gigs of RAM.
Yeah, it feels so fluid.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, I'd give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
I know you're biased because of the Pixel, but for me, I'm like 8.5 for sure.
Definitely. And the one we had is a 512 capacity
gigs,
of storage.
Yeah.
So storage was not a problem. Quick movement and stuff like that. So
and even file transfer, it's the USB 3.2. So even when we were copying over files to our hard drive, it was
really fast.
Pretty quick,
really fast.
Yeah.
Oh man, our favorite part.
Ooh,
our
say it,
favorite
man,
part.
say it.
As content creators, this is what we look forward to more than anything.
Yeah.
And camera experience was sick.
Yes.
Camera experience was really sick.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see me doing some recordings of our viewer and who has become a very good friend to us, Mikey. And the experience was really nice.
Yes.
In low light and in also just good light.
Good light, yeah.
Yeah. Because the reason why, because we did start on low light.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel it struggle. I didn't see it struggle a
Yeah.
lot. The noise is reduced. It's not too much as you would expect.
Yeah.
So it was a really good experience. Now, please note, we were using the native software that's within. We were not using any
third-party app.
Like Black Magic, which we
Definitely.
normally use a lot.
Yeah.
So this was, we had a really nice time.
Yeah.
So what's on this camera? Why is this camera really nice?
Before we even get to what's on this camera, whenever you hear Hasselblad, you know these guys are gonna come through with the camera experience, definitely. So Hasselblad have partnered with these guys at Oppo, and the three main cameras. You have a main 50 megapixel camera, an ultra wide 50 megapixel, and then the periscope or the ultra zoom is the 200 megapixel.
Yeah.
You get great photos and great video from this particular cameras. Yeah.
50 megapixel, ultra wide, main, and 200 on the periscope. So that's a really good. That's a really good camera system.
Yeah. I think one other thing to mention is for those who work a lot with cameras, there's like a dedicated camera tab for pro video. So that's where we were in as well. When Ethan was speaking about low light situations where we're able to play with exposure and stuff like that, you can control the shutter speed, the white balance, and just have finer camera control.
Yeah.
This was fantastic on the Oppo as well. And it actually supports pro grade log video as well. So
does.
it
Didn't
does.
see that one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. That was
we didn't see it on the phone, but it actually does.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
that's one of the things you can do if you wanna do color correction in post. This phone actually has
If
it
you
as
want
well.
to, if you want to have greater control of your video quality and color quality, that's good.
Next up, Ethan. I know this is one of the areas where phones are really pushing the envelope when it comes to the
power, capacity.
Exactly. So let's talk to us about the battery.
So this phone comes with a 7,500 milliampere battery.
Whoa.
This is the first phone since the Ultra, the Xiaomi Ultra, the iPhone killer.
Yeah, the iPhone killer. Yes.
That has over 7,000 that we've experienced that has over 7,000 milliamperes. Most of them are ranging between the 5,000 to 5,800 or even a bit of 6,500.
That's like Samsung territory. But now this is like 50% more than that. Yeah.
So one of the reviewers we were watching did about, was it 18 hours or was it 14 hours?
14 hours. I've even seen reports of guys being able to use this phone for 2 to 3 days on a single charge.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, as someone who uses this phone quite constantly, this phone is definitely carrying great power, great capacity, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Definitely.
Meaning this gaming experience is going to be top notch. Usage experience is going to be top notch. So good job, Oppo.
Yeah.
Good
Fantastic job on
This
the battery.
phone is really...
Yeah. And even on the charging, right? Like fast wired charging is 80 watts. On Samsung, we get barely 45.
Yeah.
So this is way. So what? Yeah, and then the wireless charging is 50 watts as well.
50 watts,
and
which is definitely higher than
Yeah.
the Apple, definitely higher than
Yeah.
Pixel,
Yeah.
which I think are doing like around 25 to 35
Yeah,
watts.
yeah.
So this is definitely very, and it has 10 watt reverse wireless charging.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
really good.
Finally,
On sound.
Sound, yeah. So what was your experience with the stereo speakers?
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to sound on phones,
Yeah.
I'm not really keen on the speaker
Yeah.
being, because I don't really listen to like the loudspeaker.
exactly.
However, the sound sounded to be quite okay.
Yeah.
Which was a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about it because I think I would rate it maybe like an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was okay. I
Yeah.
mean, if I was listening to music on loudspeaker, this would be a good experience.
No,
So, yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with your rating as well. I think one thing to keep in mind is, as with most modern phones, it doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter jack. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind. If you would want that, you need to buy like a third-party connector,
Yeah.
like USB-C to a 3.5 millimeter jack.
Which is
Yeah.
a weird thing to talk about,
I
but a normal thing that's coming up. People are starting to go back to wired
exactly.
earphones.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna find me there. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. But it's
Yeah.
definitely something worth knowing, especially
yeah.
for the new generation of people that are interested with whether a phone has the opportunity to have
Yeah.
an earphone jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's our review of the Oppo. Today was such a fantastic experience, to say the least. Like having that phone in our hands,
Yeah.
reviewing it and playing around with it before even doing this video has made us super excited
Yeah.
for what's coming up in 2026.
Yeah.
And we are convinced that this phone is actually
Worth
a
buying.
flagship killer. And
Yeah.
it's right up there with the other flagships
It's
for
definitely worth buying.
Yeah.
I would definitely consider it.
Yeah.
I know I'm such a huge Pixel fan
Yeah.
in terms of user experience, but from the moment I held that phone, there was just something calling on me. So
Yeah.
it was a really good experience. The camera experience was amazing.
Yeah.
I can only imagine now if I'm using like a third-party app like Blackmagic,
Yeah.
what kind of experience I'm gonna have.
Exactly.
If now there's log control, log option for video recording.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good phone. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you for sure. Out of 10, I think I'm at 9 in total.
Yeah.
This is a good phone to have in your
Dude,
pocket.
I'd give it a 9.5.
Yeah?
Like, this is a fantastic phone.
Yeah.
I'm a Samsung fan, but dude, it's blown me out of the water. It's
Yeah.
almost won me over to actually switch.
And
Almost.
the color was really
Yeah,
nice.
that
The
velvet
ultraviolet.
red. Yeah, that velvet
yeah,
red is-
sorry, velvet.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think the last thing I'll mention is I agree with what you're saying in terms of like the third-party apps. Given that they've partnered with Hasselblad, I'd really like to try out this phone with what are they calling it? The telephoto lens.
Lens, yeah.
Yeah. Just
From
to
Hasselblad, yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just to test it out. So maybe next time when Mike has got it, we'll get to test it and we'll just show you and put it through its paces. And
Yeah.
we'll be able to see how it actually performs.
So, guys, if you're interested in buying the Oppo Find X 9 Pro,
Yeah.
believe you me, it's not going to disappoint you.
Exactly.
At least from our experience, it's not going to be a disappointment.
Yeah.
It's going to be an experience worth having
Yeah.
in terms of camera, in terms of user experience, performance,
Battery life.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, battery life, everything.
Yeah.
It's top tier.
Yeah.
So that's it for today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribe. Remember to subscribe.
Watch, like, share, subscribe.
And if you
Share
have
with a
any
friend.
comments, what do you think about this phone? We've shared B-rolls and the experience that we had. What do you think about this phone? Would you get it?
Yeah.
But keep on watching because we have a lot of stuff coming through this year and you're definitely going to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys. That's it for today. Catch you in the next one.